the PSAL. The Public Schools Athletic League of the New York City Department of Education is the oldest and longest-running school-based district-wide sports organization in the United States. Founded in 1903 by former President Teddy Roosevelt, the PSAL is the home for all high school interscholastic athletic competition in New York City. 40,000 student athletes compete in the most diverse, competitive sports program in the world, with sports ranging from track and field, football, basketball, baseball, lacrosse, handball, double dutch, and cricket. The PSAL offers an array of competitive athletics for New York City public high school students, and a new addition to PSAL in 2010, rugby. Annually, the PSAL schedules 20,000 athletic contests, including 200 special events and 40 championships. That is more than Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NFL, and the NHL combined. 40,000 student athletes participate on more than 2,000 teams, representing 230 schools, competing in world-famous venues such as Yankee Stadium and Madison Square Garden. The PSAL acts as the governing body for the New York City Public High Schools athletic program by writing and enforcing rules and regulations for 41 different sports. The PSAL employs over 2,000 coaches and nearly 5,000 officials. Many professional athletes got their start on the fields and courts of New York City competing in the PSAL. Hall of Famer Rod Carew, All-Star Manny Ramirez, former New York Knicks star Stephon Marbury, New York Mets manager Willie Randolph. The list goes on and on. Partnership is an integral component of the PSAL mission. Without strategic partners and corporate and private sponsorship, the PSAL would not be able to effectively serve all the student athletes throughout New York City. Companies like Pepsi, Snapple, the New York Jets, and Nike have greatly contributed to PSAL teams and programs. Private organizations like Beat the Streets Wrestling, City Lax Lacrosse, First Tee, and Met PGA provide immeasurable resources in support of PSAL athletics. What do our partners have to say?
Through the partnership with the DOE and the PSAL, we've created 138 school teams in different sports. In the last few years, we've seen a cricket league develop. We've seen lacrosse league develop. And from what I understand, next year, I believe the PSAL is going to be doing double dutch.
One of the neat things is when kids go away, when you do bump into them at a pro or a college event, they never forget. And it's neat that when they were in high school, they may never say thank you when they were in high school. But as they get older, they realize, like, wow, this guy and his team, they really cared about us. So those are some of the neat things. I mean, we just last weekend did an interview with Brian Cushing, who played at Bergen Catholic in New Jersey, 15th overall pick in the NFL draft. It was like old home week. You know, he remembers everything that we did. And here's a guy who's making millions of dollars now playing football, but we were there, and he'll never forget that. You know, he'll never ever forget that.
Whatever your goals are, there's something at the PSAL that will work for you. If you're a baseball team, obviously you can help out baseball in the PSAL, but there are also a number of additional opportunities if you're not a sports organization to really let the youth of New York City, because so many of them are involved in the PSAL one way or the other, see what your company is about and really help them to further their lives, their careers, their education.
Without this much needed assistance, many teams would not be formed and many young men and women would not be able to play. We need your help. Please join the PSAL team.